Hey fam, what is good? What is up? How are you? Oh, maybe I should lean on the table. I just wanted to come on here and share an encouraging word. And along this journey that is not easy, but I know that it'll be worth it. And especially when so oftentimes we get in situations and we are already looking at the finish line versus looking at the right now. And I think that's what causes a lot of anxiety and stress and overwhelming. And so this morning I just had a thought and I wrote it on threads. And it said, what sense does it make to dwell in a situation that God has delivered you from? On to the next step. He'll continue to show up, he'll continue to do it again. Faith isn't a one time deal, it's constant growth. Because, like, I was finding myself because I told you guys I'm going to take you guys along and just kind of like, this is the real deal. This is what's happening. And just want to share how I'm feeling in the moment. Hello? Let's turn it off. I just want to share with you guys how I feel in the moment, what's happening, just kind of get it out there. And as I'm getting it out there, it's helping me basically regulate and remind myself, girl, God got you. Like, you've gotten this far. So today's video is really for anyone, just to encourage you with an encouraging word, just to remind you that God has you. Oh, my sweet baby Jesus. Hello, this is Daphne.
Hey, ich bin von Willhaben, einmal wegen der Monstera.
Yeah.
Es tut mir voll leid, dass ich es nicht mehr. Ich habe es dann irgendwie verpeilt. Ich wollte nur fragen, ob du heute zufällig auch Zeit hättest.
Heute, ich habe keine Zeit. Ich bin in Arbeit in den nächsten 20 Stunden, 20 Minuten, Entschuldigung. Aber morgen kannst du kommen oder was?
Morgen geht auch.
In der Früh ist besser, because ich habe Arbeit in der Früh.
Okay, ja, voll. Okay. Wie viel Uhr passt dir denn?
8 Uhr ist okay, oder ist?
8 Uhr?
Ja.
Nein, ist okay. Ich trage es mir ein. Dann morgen 8 Uhr.
Okay, 8 Uhr, perfekt. Dankeschön. Bis morgen.
Super, danke, ciao.
Ciao, ciao. So, this is what's happening. So I signed up for Willhaben, which is like the marketplace for selling things, and I've been finding it a bit frustrating, and I'm like, and this is what happens when, anyways, okay, this is what happens when I'm trying to process my thoughts as all this is happening. Okay, so I signed up for it, and for some reason, my mind, and this is all of our minds, not just mine, all of our minds, it could be a trick of the enemy. It could just be a trick of our comfort zone or getting out of our comfort zone. And so I posted pictures like my plants. I have a chair. I have stuff on Willhaben, which is the marketplace again. And, she contacted me and I sent her my address. She's like, she's interested in the plant. I'm just like, okay, no problem. Now I have two people interested in the plant. And so I'm just like, okay, well, whoever first come, first serve, right? And so so yesterday I sent her my address and everything and like nothing. And I even give her my phone number, nothing. And I was just like, is this a scam? And I hate that this is the world we live in, that automatically when something doesn't work in a split second and as we think it should go, all of a sudden it's a scam. And so I'm happy she called and confirmed. So I'm like, okay, today I don't have time because I'm going to work. And tomorrow I work in the morning. And so I was like, 8 o'clock, you have to be here because I have to leave the house by 8:15. And I want my beautiful plant to go to a beautiful home. And and so I'm happy this happened because this is the reality. This is like what's going on right now. And I'm trying not to stress about Willhaben. I'm trying because I was a bit discouraged. I was just like, okay, Lord, nobody want my plant. Or I was just like, because I was like, if I got to take my plant with me to the next apartment, I ain't got no problem. However, I've had this plant for like over 4 years. She's a beautiful girl. Okay. But I'm just like, I just feel like this suddenly season, it's just like God is like, all right, girl, I need you to get rid of some stuff. Where I'm taking you, you don't need this stuff. You don't, it's heavy. The burden, you don't need that burden. Let it go. And so I am literally purging the next 7 days and I think like the past 2 days I was off, but I feel like I didn't do that much. And it's just like, okay, Daph, time is ticking. You got things to do. And I know myself as well. Like I get in a zone and I just like do everything. And then at the end of the day, I just throw half of the stuff away. I ain't even gonna lie to you. And that's how, like, a lot of my moves. I have places in, I have stuff in California. I have stuff in Texas. I have stuff probably in New York. And I definitely have stuff in my brother's house, and I for sure have stuff in my mama's house. So I just feel like I was thinking yesterday. I was like, Daphne, you just like leaving little trinkets all over the world. You know what I'm saying? Like you're just leaving, Hansel and Gretel breadcrumbs. Um, but that's not where the video was gonna go. However, that's where I took y'all because I just, again, this is reality. This is what's happening right now. Um, and in all honesty, today is Saturday, June 20th. But I want to post this video um, today so that it fills in a gap for episode 8. So this is episode 8, and it's really just an encouraging word. Um, so that, because what I read, so basically, never read again because I'm just like, okay, what sense does it make to dwell in a situation that God has already delivered you from? So I found out I need to leave my apartment. God answered. I have the keys in hand to this new apartment, so I have an apartment. God answered my prayers, and fully at that, fully furnished, newly renovated. The lady, my landlady, is amazing, and so now it's time for me to pack up and move. And this is all while I have to work. I'm a chef, and I like tonight I have a 60 packs 5 course menu, and I have to go make sure that everything is prepped. And I also have lunch tomorrow, But I also want to have a good time in life and be social because there's an event tonight, which is why this face is the beat the way it is. Um, and yeah, and this is me all while trying not to crash out because I have a lot of stuff. Why do we have so much stuff? And I told my landlady, I was like, listen, I said, I'm trying to minimize. And that goes back to God is like, you don't need all of this stuff, girl. And thankfully my landlord now, he's just like, you don't have to worry about the holes. Because look at this room. Okay, I tore pieces of the wall. I'm not gonna worry about the room. I'm trying my hardest not to. I'm trying my hardest not to worry about the cleaning. Because I have a trip next Monday. Okay, the 29th, I'm flying for a month. And I told myself, I'm not going to worry about nothing on my trip, period. So I don't know who this is for, okay? But I just had to encourage myself and remind myself that God has answered your prayers and he will continue to answer your prayers. Because I literally just like, Lord, somebody want this plan? Boom, girl called me. So faith is not a one-stop deal. You have to keep believing. What's that song? Don't stop believing. Mm. Da, 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 da. So you really have to keep going. You have to keep believing, and write the things that need to get done. Like I have this big thing on my, which you guys will see in other videos. I put this big paper, broke it down into each day so I know what's happening. I have the appointments. I have brunch coming up. I have meetings. What I'm saying, I have to meet with the Wi-Fi person on Tuesday. Also have my work schedule because work is going to keep working. I have my obligation right now, my priority, I really have two priorities, is work and moving. And my boss is completely understanding, which I'm so grateful for. Okay. Like that's one thing I'm forever grateful for. The people that God has placed in my life, and so many people are like offering to help, and I'm so grateful for that. And so I just have to like literally come Monday, it's go time. There is no this weekend, I'm gonna enjoy this weekend. Listen, I'm gonna enjoy this weekend and not stress. Come Monday, any type of social activity is a no. I am focused on moving. I have a TV appearance that I'm about to do, and work. That's it. That's it. That's all. From the moment I wake up to the moment I'm sleeping, it's this. Mind you, between social media and uploading these videos, it ain't easy. Okay. But I just wanted to encourage somebody today. You know what I'm saying? Don't stop believing. God, He hears your prayers. He is answering you. Now, you may or may not like the answer, or you feel like, okay, what's next? Keep asking. He will keep answering. That's guaranteed. He like he's gonna answer. And this is for me because I really was just feeling like discouraged. I was feeling overwhelmed, and I was like looking around my apartment, and I was like seeing all the things that need to get done, and it's just like just one step at a time, Dad. And the first step for me is like, what, Dad, get rid of anything from donating to throwing stuff away, things you don't need. I don't want to bring anything into this next apartment that is not necessary. I really don't. Obviously, push comes to shove. If I need to, I will, and then rid of it in August, God willing. You know what I'm saying? Because what if I don't come back from this trip? What if I find a husband? But guys, God is so good. Okay, throughout this journey, and I just wanted to make sure I explain this to you or encourage you and show you and tell you like you're not alone in this. You got this. Okay. For anyone that needs encouragement in this transition period that they're going through, do your part. Do your part. Because you can't leave God hanging. He's giving you something, you give him something back so he can work with. And so I got moving boxes. I'm gonna start packing. I'm gonna start putting things away. I'm going to, I just need to get rid of a lot of stuff. And I do pray that every single thing that I put on Beehive gets sold or taken away, because I'm just like, I don't want it. I don't need it. There are some things for the past 3 years that I lived here that I didn't even touch. And so I really want to get into things and throw it away and just let it go. Lighten your load. So that's what I have for today. I hope I got my point across, because the way I just felt like this video was every which way, but I really just want to share it with y'all, like how I'm feeling, and just get it out, because I have to go to work anyway. Um, now, actually, and I just wanted to pop up on here, get it out. I'm gonna try to upload it right now, actually. And if you're just following me, hi, my name is Daphne, and I am a Black American living here. I'm Haitian Black American living here in Vienna, Austria. I am American abroad. I've lived here for 10 years in Europe, and I turned 40 in less than 30 days, that's for sure. And this is actually episode 8. Um, don't mind the chronological orders of what's happening, okay? Okay, don't clock me on that. But yeah, and I am just sharing with you guys, posting. I have like a lot of, you know how they say like you just keep moving a goal post. Yeah, I have a lot of things that I'm doing because I want to stay consistent on YouTube, but I want to share with you guys what's happening, all while this beautiful chaos is going on. And something else that I wrote was like, don't allow the chaos to what did I write? There's something about like, don't let the chaos stop you from the child. Oh, in the midst of the chaos, don't lose the plot. Okay. And so, like, I know I'm moving. I know I'm going on my trip. I know I have to work. There's just, I know. I still have to call the energy people to transfer it over my name. And my landlady is leaving for her trip on the 23rd. So, like, so many things are moving at the same time. And I am just, okay. Just sometimes you just have to take a moment, take a breather, find your calm, regroup. Because yesterday I was so social, and I was just like, I can't do anything, and so I just watched K drama until I think like 2 o'clock in the morning. Um, I couldn't sleep. So I mean, all these things are happening. Your hormones still hormoning. Like life still happens, but you have to do what you need to do, because you know why? This is what we prayed for. This is this new chapter. This I've been chasing and going for this new thing in life. And God has been answering every step of the way. He's been holding my hand. He's been hugging me. And yeah, so I hope this is recording. But ciao. I can stand here all day and talk to you guys. But thanks for joining me. Again, my name is Daphne. If you like what I like to say, please like, share, subscribe. Definitely leave me a comment below if this has helped you in any way. I hope my journey inspires someone to chase their dreams unrelentingly. Trust God in the process. Take the first step. You really never know where it's going to take you. From Miami, Florida to Vienna, Austria, this is my life. This is where I'm at. This is my journey to 40. Um, Funny enough, when we thought 40-year-olds were supposed to have all their stuff together, we don't. Okay, we don't. But I will see y'all next time. I always forget to do like a thumbnail thing. So we're gonna do. This is our. That's our thumbnail. Okay. Okay.